They let the scammers like Sam Bankman-Fried, who's like a cross between Bernie Madoff and Charles Manson, just operate without any restrictions, ripping people off as a racket. He's a racketeer.
Hey guys, welcome back to Library of Wealth. Today we have Bitcoin maximalist Max Keiser giving us an update on Bitcoin, the stock market, and how the printing of money is affecting every market around the globe. Keiser, who many investors disagree with, thinks we're entering a secular bear market. In order to ensure they don't accurately reflect the genuine underlying core economics of the American and global economies, Max also examines the Fed's aggressive bonds purchasing. Kaiser has observed that individuals in charge of printing are now legally taking money from people in a variety of ways, which means a recession and falling prices. Let's listen to Max Keiser as he talks about the future success of Bitcoin, the crypto market, and how inflation will impact the economy this year. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content we do here on this channel. Let's get right into the video.
So what is it, the main thing that the media is getting wrong when they lump in crypto, FTX, and Bitcoin?
Well, there's no scams here in El Salvador. The President Bukele made Bitcoin legal tender last year. And at that time, he stipulated no scammers, no scam coins, no Sam Bankman-Fried, no Brock Pierce, no Charles Hoskinson, no Mike Novogratz. They were turned away. They all came here to do their scamming, and they were all told to get lost. So here you have the United States and other regions are allowing the scamming to take place completely unchecked, unregulated. And here in El Salvador, we're enjoying a bit of a renaissance under a Bitcoin standard. And under a Bitcoin standard, the economy here is booming. Tourism is up. You've got forward investment increased dramatically. And this is really becoming the Bitcoin citadel.
They're not allowing any mining, or it's too expensive here in America. New York is banning it. So tell us more about these volcano bonds.
Right. Well, you get the price you deserve in Bitcoin. Michael Saylor started buying Bitcoin at 10,000. I started buying Bitcoin at $1.
Keiser points out that global central banks are raising interest rates for the first time. This leads to a rise in the value of the dollar and market chaos quickly to follow. Max believes banks are attempting to achieve interest rate neutrality without completely destroying the world economy. Keiser suggests keeping all of your Bitcoin since they have value and can't be destroyed by money printers in the future.
You get the price you deserve. New York, by banning Bitcoin or trying to ban Bitcoin, will end up paying a lot higher for Bitcoin. Eventually, everybody will buy Bitcoin because Bitcoin is eating the fiat money world just the way software ate the industrial world, because it's the best form of money we've ever seen in history. And so this is why we are anticipating nothing but clear skies going forward. And the mining here in El Salvador will be funded by these new volcano bonds. The bill, which is a new securities bill, Charles, is now going to become law very soon. And this opens up the possibility and the new reality of these volcano bonds that tap into geothermal energy or volcano energy to mine Bitcoin on behalf of the company. I should point out that these new securities laws make Bitcoin legal tender. They recognize Bitcoin as commodity money, superior to gold, superior to the dollar. And it also stipulates quite clearly that every single thing out there that's not Bitcoin is a security. Ethereum's a security, XRP is a security, Cardano's a security. All 20,000 scam coins are securities, NFTs are securities. They have to go to the securities regulator. This is something that no one else is doing or recognizing, and as a result, they let the scammers like Sam Bankman-Fried, who's like a cross between Bernie Madoff and Charles Manson, just operate without any restrictions, ripping people off as a racket. He's a racketeer. Gary Gensler's involved, and so are some other high-profile Democratic politicians. Charles, this is a racket. It's a racketeering. It's a criminal enterprise over down there in the Bahamas.
Yeah, I know. And I got to let you go, but I think the reason they did this and they've allowed all of this, they're so afraid of Bitcoin that they've allowed these scams to perpetuate, because the regulators could have stepped in, politicians could have stepped in. Instead, they let the American people get crushed again.
Bitcoin is currently down nearly 1.5% as a result of the FTX bankruptcy, which has caused market chaos and risk-off sentiment. One thing is clear, the collateral damage from this recent crash in cryptocurrency will be felt for weeks and months to come. Many analysts believe that Bitcoin will be reaching the bottom soon at 12 to 13,000, which is a likely scenario given that there's so much panic in the crypto market right now. Major cryptocurrencies are trading in the negative as the global crypto market cap fell 2% on the previous day to 855 billion. Over the last 24 hours, total crypto market volume fell 33% to 96.7 billion. During periods of extreme volatility, the price of cryptocurrency can skyrocket and crash within just a few months. The recent international conflicts have caused global markets to remain volatile, and uncertainty has followed close behind. Kaiser believes we are on the verge of a total financial collapse. With cryptocurrency going through a difficult time, Bitcoin has also lost 30% of its value just this year. Investors and crypto analysts say that whenever there's a sell-off, to be aware of any projections that indicate a lower price point of the prevailing downtrend. Kaiser has been warning people that fiat currencies would collapse and why Bitcoin is a significantly better store of value. The pricing on Wall Street continues to erode trust with investors, and we're starting to see the negative effects of that now. Kaiser emphasizes the value of the ideal collateral provided by Bitcoin. Mortgage rates having doubled in recent months is one of the biggest signs that a massive collapse is imminent. A similar situation occurred in 2008 when the housing market crashed due to large banks having too much leverage from bad loans. The average American will suffer the economic consequences of banks making the same mistakes again, only this time there are several markets that are on the verge of collapsing. Hedge funds have techniques to reduce and manage risk, so this time it will be the average American that feels it the most. Kaiser explains that the business cycle is when supply and demand becomes unbalanced and the economy declines into recession, which leads to prices decreasing and then starts over. Under Reagan, the age began where no market sell was too big to make more money accessible to Wall Street. Kaiser has noticed that now those in charge of money printing can now legally take capital from people in many ways. Wall Street and Silicon Valley are now doing what the early Bitcoin investors were doing in 2017. With 380% collapses so far in Bitcoin, the next few months will determine how it will bounce back. In the meantime, some experts predict an $8,000 bottom price for Bitcoin soon, seeing a recent 70% downturn since its $30,000 price point in June. If their forecast comes true, it would inflict further pain on Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market, which has seen around $500 billion wiped off its value in the past month. Most agree that Bitcoin will survive this cycle, but this is eerily similar to the dot-com bubble of the early 2000s. While most major cryptos are spending much of the day in the red, ongoing investor fears about inflation and a possible recession grows as central banks tighten monetary policy. What do you guys think about Max Keiser's opinion on the need for Bitcoin and what we can expect economically in the next few months? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Library of Wealth. We'll see you in the next video.